ShockFlo, the star brand of SunCent Auto, has launched this new rechargeable portable air compressor. Let's take it out of the box. In the box you get the instruction manual. They give you a couple of different nozzles here, a ball inflator nozzle as well. The USB charge cable, USB to USB-C. They give you the 12-volt power cable, so that plugs in your cigarette lighter, and there's a port on the back where that will plug in. And the hose that will connect from the back of the unit to your tire. And of course, here is the unit itself. So let me show you more about it. So here's the unit itself, all self-contained, ready to go. You see it has a nice go handle on it like that. You have presets for car and SUV that you can set the particular pressures. You can always adjust them using the up and down buttons there. And you can, of course, change the different units in that. And that's to start and stop it right there. It'll, of course, automatically shut off. What happens is when you connect this, and let me show you that first here, on the back, you have your power button here, the USB charging port. This is where the hose will attach. And over here is the power connection for the 12 volts if you have a car with a charged battery around. So once you do that, you hook it up to your tire, and it's going to show the appropriate pressure that the tire is currently. And what you can do is run this up and down to set that pressure, and then hit the play button. It'll start. So let me go ahead and turn it on here. Now right now it's not showing anything, of course, because it's not hooked up to a tire. We're going to test that out in a minute. You see how you can set the pressure, and this will go all the way up to 150 PSI. Once you have the pressure set, it'll flash for a moment, and there you go. It'll return to showing the tire pressure, and then you can go ahead and hit the play button, and it's going to go ahead and fill your tire up. If I go to the SUV mode, you see right there, we can change the units on that between the different ones that are available. And then, of course, you can run the pressure up or down to whatever you want. You know, if yours runs at, say, 38, you have that set for the SUV mode, where the car, we can set that to 32. And there we are. So you can use this battery powered if you want, and this is rated to fill 4 car tires. Those are 185s, before the battery is dead. Or you can top off tires. You can do 12 in total before the battery is dead. So it should last a good long while before it needs to be recharged. Of course, if you're using this on a vehicle, it would be a good idea to plug it in to save battery power in here, and use the battery power for something like bicycles or snowblower tires, lawnmower if you have inflatable tires on there, generators, that kind of stuff. Would be great to use battery power because you can just take it right with you. But if you do have the 12 volts available to plug in, that's the best way to go. And this is a nice 10-foot long cord, so it should reach even the back tires on your oversized SUV. So let's go ahead and take this outside and fill up some tires, see how it does. So here's a snowblower tire. We'll go ahead and connect that up. I didn't hear any air come out, so it's probably completely flat. I don't know if you can read the display. It's perfectly readable in real life. The camera just has a hard time picking up on it sometimes, but it shows 0. So we're going to set that. This is 26 PSI. So I'm just going to run this over to 26. Wait for it to stop flashing. We'll hit the play button and see how long it takes. That was it. That was not bad at all. 26 PSI, nice and tight, nice and good, and we're ready to move on to the next one. So here's a bike tire. Go ahead and take off the valve cap. Put that on. We'll turn the unit on. and that's reading 5 PSI, 5.5. So we're going to raise that. This takes 30, wait for it to stop flashing. All done. That's all there was to it. So now let's try a car tire. So here's a car tire. It's currently reading 22 PSI. I want it to be 32. So I'm going to run that up to 32, wait for it to stop flashing, and let's see how long that takes. There we are, 32 PSI. That wasn't bad at all. Just a minute or so. I've already put the time on screen. Top off your tires. 22 is pretty low, admittedly. I lowered the pressure to that so we could see a full 10 PSI. But, you know, if you have low tires, great in the, when it starts getting cold out. Your tires always have lower pressure in them. So you can walk around all 4 tires without having to deal with the cord, you know, putting it out the right side of the car, out the left side of the car or something to reach everything. You can run it right on battery power, but if you have really big tires like on an SUV or something like that, it probably is going to be in your best interest to plug it in. I ran it just on its own built-in battery here just so we could test that out, see how it'll do. But if you plug it in, it's probably going to run even better, especially if you have the engine running at the time, because you'll have more voltage going to it. So all around, quite impressive. And in case you don't know what your charge level is, there's an indicator right over here. So all around, it performed very well, very convenient that it's battery powered, so you can just take it right with you and do whatever you need to do. Or of course, you can plug it in using the cable here to save on the battery power in the unit. Once again, this was the ShockFlo by SunCent Auto portable tire inflator. You can go to SunCent Auto's website. They sell a lot of other car accessories that you can purchase. I'll leave a link in the video description below to this product where you can find it available for sale on the manufacturer's website. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.